Hey, what's up? It's the ODB, and this is my story. You think you know, but you have no idea. I always used to watch on TV, and my parents actually used to take me to little independent shows, or like Jumpin' Jim Brunzell was there, Gagne's, and I always just thought there's no way a normal person could wrestle. And then I kind of figured that out, no normal people do wrestle. But at about, I actually did try out for the Tough Enough, the very first season, and I made it to the top 25 actually. But after that, I thought that was like the easiest way to get into wrestling, and thank God I didn't make it to the show, because I'm glad I didn't make it there. But and then after that, I looked on the internet, found Eddie Sharkey in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and went to his backyard and signed up. Obviously, I need money up front, you know, you gotta get the money up. Yeah, then did that, and then I just fell in love with it. ODB was actually my first wrestling name, and it's kept throughout my, what, almost 8 years now. My brother gave it to me. He called me a one dirty because I used to beat him up a lot. But anyways, actually I went to OVW in Louisville, Kentucky in 2006. I believe I was there for a couple years, actually right before I came here. And Al Snow and Danny Davis, they're like, be you, just let it out. Who is the ODB? And I just exploded. So it wasn't, you can't really, it's me with the volume turned up obviously a lot, but it was just me. They were just like, go do it, girl. And I came up with the character basically, and I know some people take credit for it, but no, it was all me. I mean, I'm different. I'm not 120 pounds. I don't want to be. I'm not bleach blonde. I'm not big. Well, I have big fun bigs, but I can relate. They can relate to me, you know, and I say how it is. You know, if you want to hear the truth, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not scared. I ain't scared. And I just think, I mean, I just like it when like young girls come up to me like, you're such a role model. I'm like, oh boy, I don't know, me going like this, you know, scratching, you know, spanking myself. Like, I don't know if I want kids doing that, but they relate to me, and they all like, I didn't really think it was gonna be like this, but honestly, I think Bound for Glory, when I finally got the call, and I was at OVW at the time, and Terry Taylor said, you know, we would like to come to the pay-per-view, the first, you know, girls ever knockout women's championship match, and I was like, oh wow. So I didn't know if I could do it, but I left OVW and went there, and just the feeling when they were counting down and I was introduced, I took a second, I breathed, I looked around, and I'm like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it's an awesome feeling because you work so long for it, and I worked my ass off, and it's just like, oh, it was a great ass feeling. I still remember like it happened like 2 minutes ago. It's crazy because all of us, well, mostly all of us, came from the independent scene. I mean, I've worked Angelina Love, Velvet, Salinas, Roxy, Tracy Brooks, Gail. I mean, I worked all I could go down the list, obviously. And it's awesome finally, and we worked the road together. We traveled the road, slept in our cars, slept in truck stops, you know. And it was just an awesome feeling that the knockouts, we did that. You didn't find us in magazines, you know, we didn't win no contest. We're not dating no wrestlers, that's not, you know. We got in the right way. I mean, I don't care how girls get in, but it's how, when you get in, it's how you respect it, you know. Actually, at TNA, I really think we're respected. Well, to our faces, we are. I mean, who knows what they say behind our backs, but I think when we come behind the curtain, there's actually people there, you know, they watch us. The guys are watching our matches. You don't see that anywhere else. They're watching us, or they're critiquing it, and that's an awesome feeling. When I come back and I see, like, Sting, 3D, you know, all those guys, Christian Rhino, all those guys watching our matches, I'm just like, wow, you guys actually took time, you know? I'm like, that's awesome. That's what it's all about. Actually, I'm a big family person. I have a mom and dad and an older brother and a little nephew, and we all like live basically like in the same neighborhood. I think that's awesome. When I'm home, we're grilling, we're barbecuing. I'm playing with the neighbor kids in Champlin, Minnesota. Holla. Well, shoot, I think it's just getting started. I think by adding new women is a good idea, because I think it helps all of us. You know, everyone is gonna get stale. We need some fresh faces to jump in, get in the mix of things, and I want more girls to come. It helps me, helps the whole business out, so bring it on.
next contest is a TNA Knockout Tag Team Grudge match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1 first. Residing in Japan, she stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 3/8 pounds, and is the current TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong! And her tag team partner from Damascus, Syria, Raisha Saeed!
Boy, is this ever going to be interesting, and I mean on so many fronts. Yes, the TNA Knockout Champ, Awesome Kong, already in the ring, but now it comes to Raisha Saeed. Is she going to unveil?
Oh, my.
She unveils, she takes that off. We didn't know what she was going to look like. We thought she was going to take that burqa off, Don.
But she's got, it's like a mask underneath the headdress there so that she's still not being seen to keep it in custom, Mike.
We know that they have a history working together as a team, working in the dojos of Japan.
And their opponents first from Tampa, Florida, Gail Kim!
First ever, yes, TNA Knockout Champion Gail Kim. And does Gail Kim want anything more, Don, than to get that glory, that opportunity to be TNA Knockout Champion again? Well, I think she also wants a little bit of revenge, and she gets that opportunity tonight against Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed. Very peculiar tag team partner, to say the least.
And her tag team partner from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB!
Well, you mentioned it. A very, very different type of a tag team, but both these two have one common goal. Gail Kim, ODB, can't stand Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed. This is their chance. No, the title's not on the line. This is about pride. This is about making a statement to Awesome Kong that they won't be bullied. They won't be physically beat up every time the Kong wants to. And then their next goal. The next goal is to find a way to get back into the title hunt to get that Knockout Championship back.
In essence, you're pointing out that it's almost this mutual dislike that Gail Kim and ODB have toward Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed that brought them together, because let's face it, Gail Kim and ODB, rivals here in the TNA Knockout division, they realize they've got to work together. And how about ODB laying it out for us on that recent edition of Thursday Night Impact? She said that she just wanted to take that burqa right off the face of Raisha Saeed. I'm not sure that's going to be so easy now that we got to look at what appeared to be some type of a mask that she's wearing.
Well, obviously, Raisha Saeed, very clever, very mysterious. We know very little about her, but she knows what the plans are of Gail Kim and ODB. They know that if they unmask her, it's a disgrace to her. And they know that she knows that they're going to try to do it every chance they can. But the bottom line, if ODB and Gail Kim spend too much time concerned on Saeed, then they're going to get crushed by Awesome Kong.
Big shot right to the behind of Awesome Kong. ODB going to come off the ropes right at her, slides through, but didn't slide through quite far enough, did she?
No, and I'll tell you what, Kong just grabbed that hair and just flung her against the ropes, and ODB, she's going to rethink her strategy and bring in somebody that knows Awesome Kong better than anybody in TNA, and that's the first champion, Gail Kim.
And you can sense right here from the body language of Gail Kim that she doesn't want Awesome Kong. She wants Raisha Saeed. And, well, we're going to see Raisha Saeed debut as a competitor, as a wrestler here in TNA. We know she has that background wrestling over in Japan with Awesome Kong in the dojos. Let's see how she does against Gail Kim.
I'll tell you what, but our curiosity's peaked. You can see she obviously knows what she's doing. Gail Kim, though, gets that position in her favor. But Raisha Saeed just grabbing at the fingers, breaking it, and look at that.
Oh, the arm drag by Raisha Saeed, and she takes the arm of Gail Kim.
Whoa.
And look at the authority behind that shot. Oh, a third time right down to the canvas. You can see Gail Kim holding onto her wrist, holding onto her elbow.
How about the viciousness of Raisha Saeed working on that wrist. And I mean, just slamming that wrist with authority. That's the thing. When you don't know something about somebody, they can surprise you. You've got to prepare that they're better than you think they are. Obviously, Gail Kim didn't, but Gail Kim, that expertise, maybe the best pure wrestler in women's wrestling, as you can see her go right after it now that she's had it at her. Wow.
Quick double leg takedown, however, by Saeed. Turns the tide in this matchup, twisting on the legs of Gail Kim, who tries to fight her off and does with that one free leg. Shot her off into the corner, but Saeed right back on her with a forearm shot that rocked Gail Kim.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing right from the get-go by Raisha Saeed. I mean, I had no idea what to expect, but look at her. I mean, she's showing great wrestling skills and great power.
Scoop and a mid-ring slam by Saeed. Comes off the ropes. Quick elbow shot by Saeed, and then look how quick, right on the cover with the pin attempt, but Gail Kim able to get that shoulder up before 3.
You know, every time you see Saeed, she walks with such a slow gait. You don't realize the speed. It's deceptive. Then when you see her in that ring, she's showing great speed and nice suplex, and look at that into the bridge. Oh, so close.
Remember that sit-down interview that I had with Raisha Saeed and Awesome Kong? Didn't learn too many facts, but we know that she is from Syria originally. She's got Gail Kim set up in the corner. Boy, another couple of shots right there. Gail backs off, tries to get out of the way, but Saeed's on her with that full court press.
I'll tell you what, Gail Kim's going to have to just go back. That's what I'm talking about. Go to her playbook. Don't sit there and try to beat Saeed in her game. Use your athleticism, and she's doing it right now with those head scissors. And now look at this. Oh, nice roll-up. 1,
Gail's got her.
2. Oh, Saeed able to get out of it.
Quick small package that time by Gail Kim. Thought she had an opportunity for the pin on Saeed, but not the case. Series of forearms. Saeed, boy, on the receiving end of a couple of wicked shots right there from Gail Kim. Reversal.
Uh-oh. No, look at that. Referee distracted. Kong grabbed Kim and slammed her face in the cage.
You imagine Gail Kim's face going directly with that force? That's 272 and 3/8 pounds of power from Awesome Kong as she threw it right into the steel.
How about the deceptiveness with which she did it? Very smooth by Kong. And Raisha Saeed knows what's happened and knows she's got a great advantage right now. She knows Gail Kim is shook up. And she's got to be, and look at this. Gail Kim, though, fighting off with everything she's got. She's got so much heart.
Gail Kim pushes her off, but Saeed right back on her. Open hand slap, and Saeed climbing up the side of the cage just to use the force of her boot across the face, across the throat of Gail Kim. And listen to that. Can you hear it? The back of Gail Kim's head against the cage.
Oh, my gosh, she just crunched her head with the foot. I mean, Raisha Saeed. What a wild card this has turned out to be. ODB dying to get into the ring. But Gail Kim, I don't even think Gail can even have the strength to get over there and tag her.
And then at the same time, Awesome Kong has been rested outside. You've got a fresh Awesome Kong coming in here against Gail Kim.
Awesome Kong just did the double karate chop there on the shoulder blades to knock her down. And now this, after everything she's taken from Saeed, and then the underhandedness by Kong Mike, she's just getting creamed. And look at Kong.
You see that look on her face? How confident? Pin attempt by Saeed.
Well, what a statement it makes for these two together. It makes them that much stronger because you know how good Saeed is now, and you know how well they work together.
Never question that in the future, will we? Gail able to use her speed to get out of the way, and then just comes flying across the ring with a spear-like tackle to take her down.
She's got to tag ODB. She does not have anything left to hang on. She's got to get ODB in this ring. ODB has got to get in there while Saeed is still in the ring, too. Let's just be honest. Call it like it is, and here she comes.
Tag in, ODB, legal. Saeed to the corner. Is she going to tag in Kong? No such luck. Clothesline, ODB. Quick shot for Kong outside. Big shot as well for Saeed. Oh, and then she just put all of her weight. She just squashed Kong right into the cage.
Now she's mad. She knows what Kong did to Gail Kim when the ref wasn't looking, when the ref was distracted. ODB now realizes that Saeed has exerted a lot of energy in that ring. This is her chance, and that's what she's doing, and wow. What a display of strength by ODB.
Big fall-away slam by ODB. Right on the pin. Leg hook. Kong coming in to break it up.
Just a dime. Look at Gail. She comes flying across. I mean, Gail Kim just, when you get her angry, when you get her mad, she'll just put herself in harm's way. just to get a few shots in.
Now we've got all 4 of the TNA knockouts inside the cage. Gail Kim squaring off with Raisa Saeed. Kong getting the better of ODB. Gail headed up where she hit. What is she doing?
I don't know. Gail Kim trying to go up there. Saeed's chasing after. Raisa Saeed's getting in position. Gail Kim, this could be dangerous.
Hold on,
this
Gail.
could be dangerous.
Gail fighting for her life up there. I think she was going to try a high-risk move at the top, but Saeed cuts her off and is trying to bring her back in.
Oh, what a Hurricane Rana! What a Hurricane Rana off the cage! Gail Kim! That's the athleticism I'm talking about! And that's the clothesline!
The crowd goes nuts on that great move for Gail Kim, but then the payoff is she gets decked by Awesome Kong. Oh, look at these shots. You can hear them all the way out here at the broadcast table. ODB landed in right there to Awesome Kong, but from behind it, Saeed.
Oh, they are. She's double teamed now.
Oh, spinning back fist. She took out her own partner, Saeed.
What a shot! Here comes the drop kick off the elbow! This is the chance! This is the chance! And now ODB going up the cage with Saeed in the middle. This is their opportunity.
Missile drop kick by Gail Kim. ODB from the top rope. There's the splash. Here's the cover. Here's the count.
They got it.
Here are your winners, Gail Kim and ODB.
Oh, it was impressive for Raisa Saeed in her TNA debut to that point. But then Gail Kim and ODB, the teamship, just stole their thunder.
And they got out of that cage as fast as they could. Unbelievable.
We've got to recap everything that went down in this great knockout cage. What a Hurricane Rana that was by Gail Kim.
What a Hurricane Rana, and there it was. Raisa Saeed, roll place, and then the frog splash. 1, 2, and they've done it.
Post-match celebration.